You're on the road with Avenged Sevenfold, who is going through the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was a couple weeks actually before Paulie died, I saw them at the Revolver Awards. And, I just gave them my condolences, and I said, man, I can't even imagine it. And then literally 2 weeks later, it was like I was living it, So, I try to be, there for them, and they try to be there for us. So it's a good little brotherhood we got going on right now. So, you definitely see the better side of this genre when something like that happens, because everyone closes ranks, everyone defends the family, which is really cool.
Is that part of the reason why you wanted to write the book? Because I know you have a book coming out.
Well, I was writing the book before all of that. The book was actually just a way for me to kind of just sound off on a bunch of different stuff. It's about sins and how we look at sins, and those sins in particular, and how to me they're not sins at all. They're just ways for us to make mistakes and learn. For us to be better humans. And to put that stigma of sin on it is ridiculous, So it's just me basically kind of taking the piss out of it and balancing that with some kind of funny stories, horror stories, some serious stuff going on in this book, man. Like, it's not just me looking pretty sexy on the cover. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
No, you are kind of looking fine. And you have abs, which I never knew you to have before.
Yeah.
Congratulations on finding them.
Well, they were lost for a long time. It was kind of like my abs and the Ark of the Covenant were kind of hanging out together, and I finally
Did you find the Ark of the Covenant too?
No, well, I'm sure. It looked like the Ark of the Covenant. It could have just been a milk crate, but it was what it. I took the abs with me. Let's put it that way.
You've become quite a mature guy. Is this from being a dad? Is that kind of
a little bit? Yeah, 5 years ago, I just kind of started putting life into perspective, and I started realizing what mattered and what didn't matter, and that's when this whole crazy kind of journey started. I kind of struggled with drinking for a little bit, kind of put that away, started becoming a real dad, a real father, and really kind of seeing what mattered in my life, and I think that's really kind of what there's a time in your life when you stop wishing you could be a better person and you just start being a better person, and it only takes those few steps, and then you're doing it.
I feel like I'm in the therapy session myself.
Well, it's pretty good, right?
I'm going to put my head down in your lap. And
So tell me about your mother.
She's actually kind of a dirty mind like yours.
Oh, well, there you go.
So these lessons are these things that I should pay attention to when, heaven forbid, I decide to soil the earth with my demon seed? Is that? I feel like I should be in parenting classes. Well, I was going to say taint, but I thought that would just be weird. It's a bad word.
Well, that's a good word.
Well, it's a good word, but in this instance...
In certain hands, it's a good word. See, not a lot's changed.
See, when I was talking about the dirty mind and the mud and the dripping water and all that, and you questioned my judgment.
I did. But it's good judgment. It's good judgment.
It is good judgment.
Yeah, it's good judgment.
Well, we're the show's sold out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You guys are going to go downstairs and you're going to play in a ski lodge. Has Stone Sour ever played in a ski lodge?
I think this might be our first. We're cracking the skin on a whole new level of pain.
You want to go out and make snow angels later?
Maybe, yeah.
Snowball fight, maybe?
Well, yeah, I definitely ain't skiing. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you have a thing in your contract that says you can't ski?
No.
Because if you get hurt, that would kind of suck.
No, I've gone bungee jumping. I've gone skydiving. I've done all kinds of crazy stuff, but that negative.
That's a little much for you. You don't want to hurt your bum. I
have the balance of a 95-year-old whiskey addict. Let's put it that way. I don't do well when it comes to stabilization. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
All right, we're going to finish our coffees and go downstairs. So Corey Taylor from Stone Sour and Slipknot. We'll be back. It's WAAF.com.
WAAF.com.